Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Quick to the air. Here's Watson. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. This is hauled in by Myers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Watson. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Sticking to the air with Watson. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Rolling left, buying some time. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Here he is to throw on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. They're throwing it. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He fields it at his 43. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Raiders are going to like where they get to start out for this drive. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Watson. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they'll run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He'll get this one to Adams. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the first. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Getting out to his left. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's 2nd and goal. Complete on the option. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. They're running again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Here's McPherson. Pearson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete here to Bowers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 1-yard gain on the play, and that's a Vegas first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Watson on 1st and 10. This will be caught by Adams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A give now from the gun. And he can only get a low yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play action, it's Watson. He rolls to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Watson. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Throwing deep for the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. He had some trouble with that kick, but still gets it to go in the bottom left corner. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Brought in right side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throwing from the gun here. This finds all, complete. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 4. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. It's the Raiders dealing with 2nd and 13. Watson now. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Throwing deep down the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. On the quick slant, it finds Adams.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Watson now off play action. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, set now, first and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Hits his running back. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Sticking to the air with Watson. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They're going play action. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. TJ Turner comes up with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Throwing this back in the end zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And this will remain a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for 3rd down. They're in the dime. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch.
He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Play action, it's Watson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. So upon review, no touchdown, just an incomplete pass. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Flush down out to his left. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Bengals 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Working quickly here. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here. Murray here on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll go down here at the 16. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. A give left side to Ward. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Working from the gun, Watson. On the move, headed right. And they pick him off again. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long.
Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pressure coming. It's Murray. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hand off to the back. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He spins right by him. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Watson to the air. We've got a screen to the running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged the bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there. We're about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. He lofts it deep left. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Back to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he only gets this one down to the 9. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They send him left out of the slot. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Evans now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stops. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that...
It's intercepted! That will do it! And the Bengals take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Orlando.